All right, next up, a feature request. Option to set a period of time where trading is prevented at my broker. Even if I were to open a position manually, it would close that position automatically to prevent me from trading. This is the most interesting way I've heard about this sort, because the when people have come to me to ask for a way to prevent them from trading altogether, I go, well, there's nothing I can do that'll stop you from your broker getting into a trade manually.
Right.
So
Right.
here the person's asking, well, since you have control over my position, my broker, if I ever did put a position on manually, just auto close my trades that I open. So that way I really can. And at the time period that I set cannot be undone until that time period elapsed.
So at the moment, we have an inclusion policy, meaning that you can use the trading window feature to decide when to open positions. And then of course you can close those positions outside of the trading window. That works fine. I don't know that we've ever heard anybody ask us to keep them from trading in their account. That would be a first. I don't know that that's something we want to explore. I know that like there's a couple of prop firms that allow you to lock yourself out of your account. And I understand the psychology reason for that, and it's very helpful for discretionary traders. We'll give it some thought. I don't know, obviously we're all for any type of risk management features that improve your trading performance. Ideally, if you've followed the TradersPost methodology though, and you've pulled yourself away from the chart and are doing less trading on a discretionary basis, and you're allowing the automated approach to run its course, then it doesn't seem like the need to lock yourself out is really there if you followed the approach well. But it's definitely something we'll give some thought if we see a few more requests for it.
To me, it feels very much like asking this casino to, like, hey, can you do something so that I don't put all my money into the slot machine? And you go, well, if that's because I can imagine that what would happen, the doomsday scenario is that you set it up to lock yourself out of your accounts and to prevent anything from your broker, and then you miss the perfect trade. Oh man, had I gone into this trade, I would have made boatloads of money. And the next thing I would do is, as soon as my unlock happened, I'd go and unsubscribe from TradersPost because you stopped me from doing this trade. So it's sort of like, um, we can't. There's a downside for us being your intervention. Best just to not trade at all if you have that sort of mentality. Work on yourself that way so that you're not actually compelled to press the button. But that's the way I think.
There are some other, I mean, we may be able to solve this problem not directly in the way that the user is asking for here, where they want us to block their their ability to trade. Um, but we are very interested in figuring out the best way for us to expand on risk management tooling. As I've said in the past, I really want to see TradersPost become a platform that supports risk managers rather than just traders, right? Where you've adopted rules to manage risk in an effective way. And one of those rules could be things like automatic liquidation at a certain max drawdown level for the account, or max number of trades per day, so that you limit the amount of trading activity that takes place in the account, and you're not subjected to potential over trading, which can happen even in an automated basis. Signals can happen over and over and over again, and you want to prevent a potential sideways market from taking you out for the day. Like choppy environments have been very painful for me in the past. So those types of tools, I think, still accomplish the same goal, but you'll still have to step back and let the system run its course without the need for lockout tools.
Fair enough.